4 minutes past 3, and Los Angeles or Pacific Daylight Time or PSD is 4 minutes past midday.
And see, you guys keep forgetting Central Standard Time. Like, nobody ever thinks about Central.
Well, you're in the middle, so
yeah, I'm in the middle, so nobody even cares. Like, just shut up.
Hey, Mark, do you know of a good clock for Linux that can keep track of multiple time zones?
Actually, the desktop widget that comes with KDE, the KDE start or taskbar time clock, the plasma thing, actually allows for multiple time zones. I've got mine configured to display local time, plus Los Angeles, New York,
and you can have that on your desktop kind of thing.
and Sydney. Yeah,
that's cool. Okay, I'm going to do that. Thank you.
I think GNOME has a similar sort of widget. I'm not sure. I've not had a look at GNOME's clock for quite a long time, but I think it has got a similar sort of function. The GNOME desktop environment.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
I just told Tan that, or I said later to him, I told him that he did a great job with chairing the stream, so he went on a chat and said sorry he had to hard stop, and he said see you next week. And then Bashi said, oh, I pressed the hang up button instead of unmute. Anyways, thanks for the stream. Well, we'll forgive you this time, guys. Don't let it happen again. Dan.
So we're not going to do anything tonight. I'm not going to see you later. I'm not going to see you till tomorrow for gaming.
Yeah, no, gaming, I think we need to frickin' talk about the strikes that are taking place over AI.
And what about your interview? Aren't you supposed to be doing an interview that we're supposed to be streaming on here as well? When's that?
I just did the one for Zach. Now I'm in the process of talking to Rapid. He's into retro gaming, and he does streaming for games like Mopin or what is it? Zelda. He likes doing Zelda randomizers and then Pokemon Nuzlocke and things like that. So.
Okie dokie.
He's like.
What are these AI strikes you're talking about?
They're on strike now. People who are doing the freaking animations for video games because these AIs are going in and stealing their freaking similarities, their how they look off the internet, and just putting it into video games and shit. So these so
that's more of an issue with the companies that are implementing the final images into it's not really an AI then, it's more of a corporate executive thing, isn't it?
So is that
because AIs do not decide on the final product, right. It's the executives of those companies that do.
That's why I hate the term smartphone. Like, there's no such thing as a smartphone. You know what I mean? A computer doesn't do anything on its own. It does what it's programmed to do. So that's one reason why I have an issue with hearing the word smartphone, because they don't exist. There's no such thing as a smartphone. You know, there's a program.
All technology as it stands are dumb. It's just what you do with them that makes them smart.
Right.
Just like people.
Oh, but let me finish this. This is the best part. This is the best part about the AI, though. On the strike, guess who is in charge of negotiations?
Oh, here we go.
Fran Drexler.
And the real Fran Dresser, the nanny. Like,
The nanny.
that's so wild to me.
Now, I mentioned this to freaking Karma, okay? But picture it in your mind. You're in a courtroom, and the judge is sitting up there, and freaking the nanny goes, Your Honor! Your Honor! Can you imagine being in the courtroom having to put up with that shit? That would drive me nuts, man. I have no clue what the hell I would do if I was in that situation. I'd probably shoot myself.
You're not in the courtroom.
Well, I mean, even negotiating with her, think about it. You know what I mean? You guys have watched The Nanny, right?
I'm making fun of my lady. I like her. She's so cool.
I mean, her voice would just send freaking horrible freaking sounds through your eardrums. And, like, you don't want to hear her yell.
I think self included. You're so much. I hope she's never gonna get her for an interview. If you sit here and talk about you, I need to be able to put up with her voice. She's never gonna come now, Roger.
She's in charge of the SAG guild. Did you guys know that?
The what?
The SAG. You know the SAG Awards where they hand out freaking awards to people behind the scenes of Hollywood, like instead of the.
Okay. Right.
Oh my God.
Beyond me.
I didn't know that she was in charge of that shit. Yeah, like producers and writers and directors and all them, they get their recognition during the SAG Awards.
Yeah.
So, but it's the union, I guess, the actors union. They're affiliated with the freaking video game narrators and stuff. So apparently they're on strike there, and that's what it's all about. So.
And it's also related to the writers union, the Hollywood Writers Union, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of that. And then I'd like to get into conversations about the AI anyhow, because like there's some pretty amazing apps that are out there on the internet that you can actually use when it comes to AI.
I was just looking at Stability just put out an AI that can generate music. I just found. I put it up in the AI chat room.
Oh,
you can generate music by text now. You can just say, make me a jungle rhythm, and it'll make it. You know?
Wow.
Cool. And it's actually good.
I found out too, like if you want to freaking, like if a guy wants to set up a freaking not a Patreon, but Patreon or OnlyFans account, and they you know what I mean, and they can make a freaking virtual reality girl who looks almost human or pretty much human and use it as their avatar when they go to take a selfie of themselves. And they can create an account, and for every freaking I don't know how, for all purposes, freaking OnlyFans would consider that to be the person that has the account. It'll pass.
Yeah, I reckon most of the girls will be put out of business pretty soon by AI.
Yeah. They go after the OnlyFans girls. Get some artificial intelligence in there.
Swear to God, you're talking to a real girl, and then you're highly.
Did you didn't
I
catch
actually
that?
did that the other day. Most AI generation has guardrails against sexual content, but like if you can spin it the right way, sometimes it'll do it, and it comes up with the weirdest shit sometimes, but it's sexy but weird.
You guys didn't even catch what I said, did you? Put an artificial intelligence on the OnlyFans. Okay. Like,
oh man, start a page. Oh my God. And then get these oh my gosh. You know how much money you can make by tricking people and then just have her like looking like she's, oh my gosh, that's actually a really good idea. And then like you can bank because they're going to look. And then once they look, I mean, like just have her doing all sorts of random stuff. That's actually a great idea because like it's not intimidating. If I was a little bit more fluid.
I cannot believe that just came out of your mouth. See, that's something I would say.
I'm just saying, do you know how much money you could make by a fake? Because these people are not going to know.
I think I've polluted your mind.
You can be my AI pimp, Karma.
I'll be your AI pimp? Okay.
I think I've polluted your mind because that's the type of shit I say all the time, man. And now all of a sudden it's like you're saying it, and it's like, oh my gosh, let's go.
It's
I think on that note, I'm gonna have to disappear. Yeah.
We forgot. We always put you in those spots.
He's always behaving like Mark. He's the one that behaves out of all of us. And
I know. Every time we get to these weird topics, he's like, "Okay, let's go back to what we were talking about. Let's go back to the subject at hand. Not here for AI porn."
Let me let you guys.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll give you 10%. You can be the manager. We'll give you 10%.
No, he's the freaking sponsor, dude.
What?
Mark is the law guy. He could be the privacy policy guy. You know?
He left.
Hello, Do Better.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I was just explaining to Karma, you know, I didn't want you guys to get the wrong idea, like everything had to be scheduled, you know what I'm saying? When I first started this, it wasn't really about, you know, certain time frames or not. When I first started it, like, you know how I got the freaking chat room and everything set up right there?
Yeah.
I mean, if nobody was in here, this was before we had the replays too. I was going to do it to where it just shows the chat room, you know what I mean? Until somebody shows up, if they wanted to have a conversation, they could bounce in and out and stuff like that. So
I got you.
I didn't want you guys to like get the wrong idea, like it had to be a scheduled time or anything. I mean, you guys can bounce in and out anytime you need to. So. And on OBS, I've got pause options on there, you know. I can always pause the recording and stuff until something, you know, pops up. Yeah.
I got you. Interesting. Yeah, I thought it was like a scheduled thing. We're doing a thing from this time to that time.
Hey, and I just want to tell you, you're doing a great job. I love the fact that you're doing that Minds Live thing. That was an excellent freaking video or stream you put out.
Thanks. We're having a little hiccup with we got flagged for medical misinformation, so we couldn't stream for 30 days. So we're working on getting back on track with that. But yeah.
Yeah. I hate YouTube. I'll tell you that right now. I hate YouTube.
Yeah, I think we're gonna like just leave YouTube altogether and start with Rumble and all the other platforms that we can that'll not flag us for medical misinformation and stuff.
Yeah. Now I went in there to Rumble too, and I got a little bit curious about it, and they have a networking thing there too called Local. I don't know if you know about that or not.
Locals?
It's called Local.
It's just local. I thought it was called Locals with an S.
Well, actually, let me check out. Yeah, it is. You're right. I
yeah.
See it. But yeah, I don't know if you know that either. So like,
I've heard of it. I haven't dabbled with it yet.